Hi everyone. We're going to find the values of x and y given a transversal here. It's intersecting two parallel lines. You can tell they're parallel by those little arrow marks on the lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at this 13, and I know that by my supplementary angle theorem that these two should equal 180. So that's what I'm going to do, set that up to equal 180. Or so 110 plus y minus 28 equals 180. So 110 minus 28 equals 82. And you're going to subtract from both sides 82, and you get y equals 98. Now, to get our x, we're going to have to plug in our y here. So we have y minus 28 degrees. We'll get to find that. So we have our y is 98, so replace y with 98. And you're going to get 70 degrees. So this right in here is 70 degrees. Now through my alternate interior angle theorem, and I'm going to draw this again. So I'm going to draw it right here. I have two lines. These are parallel, and there's your transversal. I know that this is 70 degrees. So this is 70 degrees. And this angle here has to be 110 degrees due to my consecutive interior angles and the fact that these are parallel. So I'll just do a little arrow here. Those are parallel lines. I'll just do a little dot here. So I can either do supplementary angle theorem, or I can do alternate interior angles. So if you do alternate interior angles, these two, we have 110 degrees is congruent to 5x plus 15 degrees. So that's how you could solve for x. Or you could do the supplementary angle theorem, but either way is fine. So we have 110 equals 5x plus 15. You subtract 15 from both sides. And that's going to give you 95 equals 5x. And you divide both sides by 5. You get 95 divided by 5. So you get x equals 19. And that's your two answers for that one. The next one we have is 14. So I'm going to do my supplementary angle theorem here because these are parallel lines. So I know that 4y minus 16 plus 68 should equal 180 degrees. So we have 4y plus 52 equals 180 degrees. Subtract 52 from both sides. So 180 minus 52 is 128. And if you divide both sides by 4, it's going to be 32. So y is 32. And if y is 32, we're going to plug this back in. Or you can just say 68 well, we could figure it out. So when you plug in the 32, you're going to get 4 times 32 is 128 minus 16, and that gives you 112. So this angle here is 112, and notice that these two add up to 180. All right, now if this is 112, then I'm going to use my exterior angle theorem, and these two should equal. They're congruent. So I know that 2x minus 24 is congruent to 112 degrees. Therefore, let's solve for x. And we're going to add 24 to both sides. And you get 2x equals 136. You divide both sides by 2, and you get x equals 68. And there's your two answers. You can plug it in and check it back. And the last one is this one. So I know my exterior angle, alternate exterior angle theorem. That means these are congruent. So basically it's saying 3y plus 31 degrees is congruent to 136 degrees. So let's just solve for y. You subtract 31 from both sides, and it's going to give you 3y equals 105, and you divide 105 by 3, and you get y equals 35. Now, if y is 35, you're going to plug that in and see what this angle is. So 3 times 35 plus 31. So that's going to give you, when you go back, it's going to give you 136. So if this is 36, 136, then we know we did it correctly. So basically, if this is 136 here, I'm going to do my supplementary angle theorem. Get 180 minus 136. So we have 180 minus 136. That gives you 44. So this angle here is 44 degrees. Now, we know that my exterior angle theorem states that these two angles are congruent. So we set 44 degrees is congruent to 6x plus 8 degrees. So solving for x, we get 44 equals 6x plus 8. You subtract 8 from both sides, and you get 44 minus 8 equals 36. So x, dividing both sides by 6, or multiplying both sides by 1/6, you get x equals 6. And those are your two answers. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.